Hi, and welcome back here on the Senior Network. I'm now joined by Joe Agee, Director of Sales, the Seabrook of Hilton Head. Good to see you, Joe.
Good to see you too.
Well, summertime's here. I was just talking to you a little bit earlier. It was nice to see, finally people are starting to get out a little bit, with some distancing, obviously, but socializing a little bit more. And it just really kind of brought some fresh air to see that,
Well, it's about time.
Yeah, I know. It's been the longest 2 or 3 months I think I've known in my life. It's something else.
And I think we realize that we've got a wonderful place to live here.
We do.
And maybe we take it for granted sometimes, but boy, I was out on the beach Sunday for, I don't know, a little hour or so.
Sure.
But I tell you what, there were a lot of people out there.
Just excited to see the ocean and get out in this great weather. Well, and I know we've talked about this, it's great to get out, but the business that you and I are in, we deal with the senior population, and those are the folks we've got to continue to protect.
Right.
And I know at the Seabrook that you are still continuing, I'm assuming 100% of that you've put in place, right?
Yeah, we still don't allow visitors.
Yep.
We're not taking any tour requests.
Sure.
And so there's some light at the end of the tunnel, though. I think that based on how things are going overall, it's going to be sometime in June.
Yeah.
That I think we'll be open and starting to have guests come in as well as clients, and hopefully everybody will be ready for a fast start.
Big question, you still passing out dinner?
Yes.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Now they're spoiled. They're getting used to you bringing their dinner.
I got to 51 in a row.
Wow.
51 days in a row.
That's awesome. But I'm sure
I finally took one day off for my anniversary.
Oh, good for you.
So
that was a smart move, Joe.
I think so.
I think so. Well, tell me, you mentioned the future. We won't talk about dates. None of us know exactly where things stand right now, but I know that you guys are very smart logistically behind the scenes, working with capacity to put together how this thing's going to reopen, and coming up when the fall's going to be here before you know it. And I know you guys, tell us a little bit, you guys do a lot of holiday functions and fall functions, right? Are those being talked about?
I think that there's going to be a new normal, of course, as far as how do we handle a lot of the large gatherings that happen in our community.
Exactly.
I mean, whether it's a happy hour or whether it's one of the brunches or something like that. I think there's going to have to be some adjustments as far as that social distancing component.
Right.
But they're still ready for.
I think they're ready for the happy hour again, right?
Yeah, because I mean, when you've been in your condominium, kind of in that quarantine state for a number of not only days but weeks, now months.
Right.
Everybody gets a little fidgety. They get a little bit uncomfortable, and they start getting a little more depressed. I mean, I know I do when that happens, right?
Right.
So, I think that we're. If we can have these next couple of days go without any real issues going down, then we should be ready to kind of let things happen starting next month.
I understand. Well, for the viewers, we've talked about in the past, but I'd like to bring it back up because we're talking about that day where we reopen again and we have all this fun social get-togethers and things like that. For the folks that may be thinking about moving into a place like the Seabrook, go back and tell us a little bit about the facilities and what you offer there.
Well, we talked last time about us doing a new video, a virtual tour.
Okay.
And we got that done.
You did?
Yes,
Congratulations.
We did. And it'll be on our YouTube channel as well as Facebook and, of course, our website. And really, what most of it was interviewing me as the commentator who's taking the people, through the community from the gate all the way into the units themselves. But it turned out really well.
Great.
We were really happy with it. And I think in this situation, if somebody is interested in finding out more about our community, that'd be a great video to watch.
When the time comes, are you at a point now where you have availability there in independent living?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We actually had some move-ins from people who had made commitments back in February.
Oh, wonderful.
We've got somebody moving in today that was, back right before this whole thing got started.
Sure. And the Fraser Center, I'm sure, will reopen again eventually, right?
Yep.
And that's to the public also, correct?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. 33 private beds.
Okay, 33?
Yes,
Great.
sir. Mm-hmm.
Joe, always great to see you. Great information. Good luck with everything. It's all the time we have. Stay with us. Be right back.